To all my chosen ones, I want to make sure that you hear this message very direct and you feel it from your heart. Right now, I have a message that's been put on my heart and I need to talk about it. So let's get right into it. The chosen ones right now in life are trying to really commit and surrender to their calling. And I believe that chosen ones are struggling so much right now in this lifetime because of how the matrix, the stimulation, the programs are operating is causing a lot of chaos for the ones that feel compelled and strong urges to drastically change their life. And I mean completely flip their life upside down up until this point. For anybody that doesn't really know, I've had these, I guess, visions, and I've had these feelings of knowing that I was connected to something more higher, more intelligent, more powerful ever since I was a young boy. I remember being like 5 years old, just having this feeling. And now I know, because I'm mature in my spiritual journey and I've grown closer to God, that was my innate feelings, my innate abilities already awakening. And I knew that intuitively that life was just very weird. And I'm telling y'all, 5, 6, 7, I remember being in pre-K or kindergarten. Like, I don't know about anybody else, but I remember being a small child and doing all the inner work, doing some shadow work, which has been very challenging. And just, again, tapping into my inner child, my consciousness expanding and becoming more spiritually inclined in this life. That shit rips you open, you feel me? So right now, the chosen ones are the ones who have already been, what I feel is like pre-selected. And right now, God has a lot of us in his waiting room, you feel me? God has a lot of us in his waiting room and we are not sure what to do, but we know. It's like we're in the knowing of what to do, but we're unsure of the doing. And I really hope that resonates, because I've been tapping into a lot of channels. I've been, I guess, trying to connect with more people, especially on YouTube, on this platform. And I'm looking at the comments and I'm like, damn, man, like I myself am connected to all these people that I don't even know, but we're all going through the same things. Now, there's a lot of chosen ones that are already on their path. They're already at their own levels. But listen, there's levels to this. Listen, you don't just get to a place in life and everything ends and everything's all joyful and everything's just like content and perfect and you're satisfied. When you're a chosen one, you are going to constantly have work to do in your life. You're going to constantly have a voice, a plan and call on action. You're going to have to probably service people. And I'm just kind of going all over the place with this stuff because there's a lot to this. And again, I believe that a lot of us are in the place of knowing, but we're unsure of the doing. And I want to assure y'all of everything that solitude is going to be your number one best friend here. Solitude is what's going to help you get to the next level. But in solitude, you have to be careful because there can be self-loathing. You can find your way into depression because you're isolating yourself, y'all. Please let me be very clear and thorough with this. Do not intertwine isolation and separation. Isolation and solitude. Because for me, one is separating you and detaching you from the world and everything and people. And for me, solitude is a place where we find peace and serenity and maybe balance, right? And I realized that I've done both. And when I'm in isolation, I'm very down on myself. I don't feel as connected with people. And I'm going to tell y'all something. That is not normal, my friends. I see a lot of comments. I see a lot of people talking about like they don't want to be outside. They don't want to be around people. I get it, bro. I'm the same way, especially at work. And I'll probably make a whole nother post about work and how the chosen ones are affected. But I want everybody to know that be in solitude, but also know what you're doing in solitude. And in solitude, one of your best practices is going to be being intimate with God. Okay, right now, if y'all can see, if I wasn't even having intentions on making this video, I wouldn't have even brought my phone, my mic to the park. I would have been out here doing what I do because I need this right now, you feel me? But I brought it because I want to make this video for all my chosen ones, you know, and all my people on that path. And in this solitude, you want to be cultivating and nourishing your relationship with God, because if all you're doing is talking and all you're doing is hearing your own voice and praying and constantly just having even your subconscious just constantly throwing things at you, you're not going to be able to listen and feel God's presence, okay? You are not going to be able to do that. And if you're in depression too, and you're in isolation, and you're not contributing to the higher cause, you're going to struggle. You're going to keep struggling. And that's not to say that you don't deserve time down or that you're going to go through your moments, because as a chosen one, life is, I mean, even for me, life just sometimes feels bizarre. Like, I'm around so many people that are just unconscious, you know, their intellect and their consciousness has not expanded greater than their reality. And I'll be honest with you, we all have a purpose here in life, but this video is not for anything or anyone more than the chosen ones, because the ones who are not chosen has not gotten that call, has not had that awakening, you feel me? And there's a lot of them, and I'm sure that a lot of us feel that from others, but that's why we have a service and a duty and a mission and a purpose to live out in this lifetime. So yes, you're gonna have to detach. Yes, you're gonna have to pull back in a lot of areas, but be careful, because that can be you giving up. That can be you just not wanting to deal with nothing anymore. And trust me, I understand the battles of the mental aspect of this, and how, again, even if you know, or you have a feeling, or things are changing for you at work, relationships, family, like you don't even know your place, you don't know what you're supposed to be doing, you're gonna find out. You're gonna find out. This message is heavy on my heart because this is what I'm going through as well. And I didn't realize how many people are really connected and intertwined in this, you feel me? So up until this point in my reality, in my timeline, because I've been struggling in my own way, but I'm telling y'all that solitude is going to be very important. And in that solitude, you have to find the right things to do so you can tap in. You have to be able to be meditating. You have to be able to be doing breath work. You have to be able to be journaling. You have to be able to find creative outlets. You have to be trying to eat healthy. You have to be talking with God and literally just detaching everything, or maybe put on some frequencies and things that can attract higher vibrations and just be. And in that as well, try to be around people, because you probably already are around people that you're not in alignment anymore, but you got to find your tribe, y'all. You have to find your tribe, all right? Your tribe is out there. So again, don't let solitude stretch into isolation until you realize that you're just deep in this and you're just completely in this empty void. God doesn't intend for you to be in that. But God is going to put us through certain things when we're meeting our calling, our mission. Okay, again, so we're all at different levels on this journey with being a chosen one. And right now, a lot of us are being affected, especially, I believe, in the work life. And I really want to make a video about that on another video, another post in another time. But right now, y'all, please take heed of this message. If you're a chosen one, everything's going to be fine. But we got to tap in and we got to do the work. One love.